Alright, we are almost halfway through January. I think it's the 13th or so. We just popped down to the Niagara for a quick little couple hour drift session. I was hoping for clear water today. That didn't happen. The river was pretty stable for the last week or so, and then the wind picked up a little bit, and Lake Erie's not frozen over. And unfortunately, the wind direction was the one that kind of stirred up the mouth of the upper Niagara, and so that water's eventually, it's made its way down here, and now the visibility is dropping pretty fast. The visibility is probably just over a foot as it stands now. I'm just going to throw really bright baits, maybe a chartreuse bead, but honestly, we're just hoping for one fish before the visibility kind of makes it not worth my while to be down here, to be honest. But I'm going to stick it out for a while because the stairs are frozen and it was a little bit dicey getting down here, so I'm going to give it a couple hours and hopefully either I catch a fish or the stairs thaw out and I can make my way out safely. So anyways, hopefully it's going to happen in the first couple of drifts and get the skunk out nice and early. But anyways, John and I have had some not so successful sessions down here the last little bit facing similar conditions, so my expectations are a little bit low.
Next level. Next level.
Hooked up good and early. Feels like a bigger fish. Probably a darker fish. Or maybe a laker. expect ourselves up a big buck. Maybe 6 or 7 drifts in. Just twitching that fluorescent minnow that I showed you. Hopefully I can do that again, but if not, it made it worth coming down the stairs. Like, I'm not fishing any particular spot or anything. I was the first one here, and then because I took so much time coming down the stairs, trying to make sure I didn't break my arm again, about 5 or 6 guys came down before me, so I didn't have first choice of water. I just keep it simple, look for walking speed water, and look for your seams and that. But I'm gonna get this guy unbuttoned, and we'll see if it's not very bright, but I might take a picture, and then we'll send him on his way. I prefer the 1/0 Gamakatsu jig hook for penetrating, but for strength I ended up having a 2/0 jig hook on Gamakatsu just because I couldn't find any 1/0, so it kind of worked out in my favor there, because I had a lot of pressure on that fish, and I'm still in good shape. See you, big guy. Okay, that first fish came pretty quick. Nothing's really happened since then. The only thing that's really happened is the visibility's gone down a bit, and the drift has got really inconsistent. The speed is changing of the drift, the direction is changing. So nothing's really stable, and nothing's setting up properly. So there's a couple openings here and there, but I don't know that things are going to be any better if I move today. I do like that this drift is going kind of slow, because the fish don't have a lot of reaction time, because the visibility is down around a foot right now. So I don't mind the slower drift. The only problem is it's stalling out on me, and I don't know if the fish are really going to hang out here. But this is basically where it kind of, you have to decide if you want to grind it out or go home and make better use of your time. But just to kind of round out the video a little bit, I got my 15-foot Raven IM8. I've been fishing this rod for probably 7 years now. I have another rod with me today. I have a 13.6 Raven RPX, and I generally bring a second rod. You know, set up one with a bead, one with a jig or something, and then you can alternate based on what you see. And then sometimes I'll bring a third rod with hardware, but I was kind of lazy today, so I just brought the 2 rods. But This is the Fusion XL. It's a newer reel out by Raven. It's just over 5 inches. I've got the 2-aught Gamakatsu jig hook. Got a little BB Raven super soft shot, just to weigh it down a bit. My leader is 8.4 pound Raven fluorocarbon. I have Raven 10 pound shot line, just the regular monofilament from Raven for the shot line, and then I have the high vis main line is 12 pound test. You know, I landed a decent fish today with that setup, and it's something that I have confidence with, and there's a lot of rationale behind stepping down from your strength of your main line to the strength of your shot line, and then stepping down again to your leader material. I have little micro swivels when I step it down from the various types of line. But anyways, if you have any other questions about the setup, we have some other trout videos back in the playlists you can look through and kind of maybe get a little more detail. But the water's moving again right now, so I'm gonna take another couple drifts, and because I don't think the stairs are really thawed out yet. I don't mind really packing it in and going home, but at the same time, it's probably safer if I fish for a bit longer, and who knows, I might get another fish, but I'm gonna go see what happens here. Okay, I switched through a couple of different color jigs, and wasn't able to get anything to happen. Wind is howling through the tips of the trees now. There was a bunch of timber and logs and debris starting to float down the rivers. The water was heading up into the trees now, so it's not likely to produce a fish. And I was thinking, even if I hooked a fish, I would hate to put another couple hours in, get a bad hook hold, and lose a fish or whatever. So I'm just going to be happy with how the day went. It's like 4.5 hours of fishing, and all the excitement was in the first 15 minutes. So if you want to check out some more carp content or trout content, just go through the top of the channel there. It's broken up into some different playlists, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell and get notifications of some of the uploads that are coming up. Still not skunked in 2021, and I'm kind of happy with that. Hopefully I can keep it going.